All right, boys and girls, here is your Friday assignment. I am taking a grade on this today, so make sure you pay very close attention to the directions and you know what you are doing on this. All right, so it's a little hard to see it, so I'm going to zoom in. Remember, it's the magnifying glass. Took me a second to remember. Let's do 50%. I'll do 100. So you can be able to see it better. All right, so you're identifying each statement as a simile or metaphor. It says to circle the two things that are being compared. I'm going to ignore that. We are not going to do that part. Just tell me if it's a simile or metaphor. So do not worry about the circling. We're taking those directions out. Okay, just tell me if it's simile or metaphor. All right, so if you remember, if a metaphor is comparing two things without using like or as, simile compares two things with using the words like or as. All right, so if you look at number one, her hair was as black as coal. I hear the word as in there. So I'm going to click on that text box. I know similes compare using like or as, so I'm going to type in simile. If you just say metaphor, or if you just, that's not what I meant to say. If you put an S, I'll count that. If you put an M for metaphor, whenever it's a metaphor, I'll count that too, only if it's correct. So you can put S or M. Next question. Life is a highway. I see that life is being compared to highway, but like or as are not being used. So I'm going to say metaphor. Okay, that's all you're doing for this. Do not worry about the circling. I'm taking that part out. Just tell me if it's a simile or a metaphor. If you need to look back on the PowerPoint from yesterday, you are welcome to do that. You might want to have it pulled up beside it so that way you can refer back and to see what's the difference between simile and metaphor again. That is perfectly fine with me. If you have questions, please ask.